1,000 miles a minute, infinite. They say you finished, I'm in it, stay independent. I never did it for gimmicks, my spirit, I pen dependence. They fear it, but then befriend us endear it. But men of sinners, they cheer it, but then pretend is a pitiful. They bitter full of envy, miserable and empty. Bitter foes are critical the second that they sense seed. Hit you with subliminals, pretend that they still friendly. Wait until you out of smoke, but I've been building chimneys, don't tempt me.
I know, it has been way too long, but guess what? I have listened to you in the comment section. We are back with the one and only Krishna. Let's do it right now. Kind of retro. Oh. What in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift is happening? Obviously, Joota Japani. Are we in Japan right now? Let's do this. Krishna on the track. Not talking about a racetrack. Anyways. Joota Japani ye patloon armani sar pe aaj topi gucci fir bhi dil hindustani mera joota Japani ye patloon armani sar pe aaj topi gucci fir bhi dil hindustani mera सुनी मैंने बातें बहुत रातें काटी पूछे मेरे साथी कौन थे बातें बाकी लेकिन बाकी मौन थे ना है साथी मेरे को जज्बाती लौंडे da. I love how he starts the bar with the multi-syllable rhyme scheme, and then the end of the bar also has the multi-syllable. Then he starts the next bar with the beginning of that same multi-syllable, and he's really just condensing the schemes, man. I wish I could speak Hindi so I could break down these bars, but it is such a smooth flow to drop in, man. That's like really like getting in between of the beat using like a polyrhythmic sort of off rhythm scheme to it, man. सुनी मैंने बातें बहुत रातें काटी पूछे मेरे साथी कौन थे बातें बाकी लेकिन बाकी मौन थे ना है साथी मेरे को जज्बाती लौंडे असली था तब असली है अब असली में फर्जियां भरती है सब गैंग लगे फौज या वर्दी में सब हैंड ऑन द हीट पहनते गर्मी में ग्लव्स चाहिए बस इनको hand on the heat, bringing out the gloves. Uh-oh, Assassin's Creed time. Hand on the heat पहनते गर्मी में gloves चाहिए बस इनको आसानियां चाहिए बस नाम पर करना है काम नहीं कल पहन के घूम रहे थे निकर आ जा रहे हैं डिस पर ये कोई आसाम नहीं फोन रिंग बहुत बिजी टोपी है गुची जैकेट मॉन्क्लेजी दिल्ली का लड़का सिल रैप है सिटी पर मुंबई में जाते दिन नो आगे बिजी बैक ऑन इट I'm back on it मुझे कभी नहीं मिले मेरे एक्युरेट एम रहे एक्यूरेट you can put a back on it, I'm back on it, but it also sounded like bag, like putting a bag on this, and what he's just flexing right now, right? Back on it, I'm back on it. मुझे कभी नहीं मिले Yeah, get it, and then he lays down the bags. Definitely a bar bag scene. Back on it, I'm back on it. मुझे कभी नहीं मिले मेरे एक्युरेट एम रहे एक्यूरेट you can put a cap on it, she can get tapped if she double tap on it, flow पे नाज़ है धोखेबाज है Love this switch to English, man. This is what Krista does just so cleverly, right? Just like so seamlessly comes out of one language, which of course has its own grammatical structure and setup, and then just doesn't lose track of the flow at all, switching into English, right? She could get tapped if she put a double tap on it, so he's going to tap that or double tap that, you know what I'm saying? You got the sexual innuendos versus if she's double tapping, liking what he's doing. And then obviously the aim, no cap on it, like he's firing caps, but you could put a cap on that. Like put a capitalization point, like lock it in. He is locked in right now with his aim. Back on it, I'm back on it. मुझे कभी नहीं मिले मेरे एक्युरेट एम रहे एक्यूरेट you can put a cap on it, she can get. It's a wild sample. It's weird, man. It's like a mixture of kind of like, because obviously you have like the shots fired and the way it drops in. You got a bit of like drill percussive lines that are mixed in, and then obviously you hear some of like sort of like Hindi influences to me within the production of the beat as well. And then obviously you just cake like American hip hop and rap over top of that, man. It's really interesting sound production wise on this. Back on it, I'm back on it. मुझे कभी नहीं मिले Like right there you can really hear the drill influences on that. Accurate, you can put a cap on it, she can get tapped if she double tap on it, flow पे नाज़ है धोखेबाज है लोग दे वो इलाज जो फैलाते रोग रोते आज जब खोते आज नोट हिंदुस्तानी दिल जो पहना दे वो जूता जापानी ये पतलून. Man, that flow coming out of that again. He went back into sort of that polyrhythmic sequence, man. Armani sar pe aaj topi Gucci fir bhi dil Hindustani mera joota Japani ye patloon Armani sar pe aaj topi Gucci fir bhi dil Hindustani mera dollar sign tere chain ka qatal mujhe rehna safal ye hai mehnat ka phal beta. How did they get that shot right there, man? Because that car is speeding. Look at that locked in focus. Is that in a green screen or is that actually happening? That's smooth, man. Flow what? Band high Dow? We got like river flow sequence. Yeah, you see the different like, oh, it feels like Japanese, the Yakuza mob bosses here sequence. Who lit? Like, who's lit on this track versus Hewlett Packard bars? Is this man printing money right now like Hewlett Packard printers? Is that what I just heard right there? That was ridiculous. He used like, he's done this before when I broke it down, Krishna, where it's like Hindi, but then the double is actually English sounding. That was smooth. Like he's packing too right there when he's firing at it. That was a smooth transition right there. Like he delivers a punchline, points at it. It's almost like he fires a shot, and then it just like you have like that flash transition into a different sequence. What in the Purge mask was happening there? That was dope. But you know what I love about this track? Again, I wish there was more English that I could break down, but like he's going in absolute attack mode. Like in terms of the flow, like you could kind of lay back on this, you could sauce it a little bit, but really, man is going lyrical on this. Like I just love how he's getting out in front of this beat, and he's really just punching in with the multi-syllables, man, and the flows on this. Just showing the type of MC and the caliber that he brings to the table. Makes me want to go film in Japan, man. I love all the neon lights and just the setups of the city sequences. I have no idea what he just said, but what I do know is that was stupid in terms of how he just wordplayed and flipped probably meanings right there. What? Know how I kick it, Kazama? Tekken bars right there, like he's kicking it on the track versus you want a Tekken kick to the face. Got Dell on my back, relating to like Dell and the Hewlett Packard bars that he had before versus Dell is in, I'm guessing, New Delhi, right? He's got New Delhi on his back and he shortened it for Dell versus a Lana reppin' Lana Del Rey. Shout out right there. Come on. He just rhymed like line for line right there. Da 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 da, and I love the cadence. Hear that sort of like a drummer's percussion with the flow. Da 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 da. The last four bars was smooth. He even dropped bars in there. I think the cars were the perfect visual representation of what he did to that track, because he really just threw that bitch into six and just accelerated through, and there was no slowing down. And like I said, man, he's very, very clever with the wordplay and the writing, and I love how we can dive between those doubles, those double entendres, those triple metaphors between Hindi and between English rap. Man, he is talented. Krishna, you are Knoxhill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end. Obviously, you enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really, really does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. It's Wally Knoxhill. You know, I'll catch you again.